Hi everyone, happy Monday motivation and mindset. Today we are going to be talking about our personal energy. Our personal energy is specific for your life. It's going to take place at different levels from physical to the spiritual side, guys. So when we are not in balance, it's going to show up. So to balance our life better, we need to understand how our energy determines how much energy is going to go into ourselves, to our physical body, that is going to attract or is going to repel things in our life. So we're like little antennas, and we're receiving from the collective consciousness all the time. It's like a big cloud that will settle with us in thought and thinking process, and it's going to create our create emotions, and our mind will receive it, and it's going to go to our brain and into our body. So how we are doing inside is mentally, physically, and spiritually. If you're doing good mentally and spiritually but not physically, the physical is going to take your energy. It's going to suck energy. So let's say, for example, you hurt yourself at the gym, you hurt your back, and it took a lot of your energy. So mentally and spiritually you could be fine, but physically you're not going to be okay because you're injured. So during that time, your energetics are going to modify. During that time, you very well could attract negative things into your life, and you could be repelling the good things because of that. So if the body is not correct, the body is going to make your mind to react, guys. Your body problem will readapt your mind from good to probably not so good to attract those things. So your mind will readapt to your pain, and spiritually speaking, that will affect too. So instead of the amounts of spirit going into your body, you might bring more, but you're going to burn it in the area and go to waste because of that ailment or that illness. So knowing about the energy, the higher our energy is, the more balanced our energy is. So that means balancing the spirit and the body and the mind. So if the mind is good, it will readapt the body, even if the body is not well, guys. Listen to that, and vice versa. You'll adapt and you're going to readapt. So the physical body will make the mind change for good or bad. If you work out and you feel stronger, your mind is going to feel stronger. If you don't work out, your mind's going to feel lazy. So people might say, well, my mind's not lazy and I don't work out. But Arturo would say, are you making progress? Are you getting things done? No, exactly. So the body will make the mind to adjust. So now we need to know, we need to create a balance in these aspects of our life. So Arturo teaches between balancing our body, mind, and our spirit. We have to have this balance. And in the end, it is going to be all about energy. So when we speak about energy, we're speaking about magnetism. So when your energy is high, your magnetism is high. It's just a matter of a second for you to have a bad thought, and all that energy gets directed to the bad thought. So have you guys ever been bored before? Most people have, right? So when people are bored, they make mistakes. You need to know how to redirect your energy. You need to understand the power of our energy, guys. Our energy is so powerful. So we need that energy to manifest and to continually manifest in our lives. So applying that energy is the fuel that we will apply to everything that we want to achieve in our desires. So that energy will create the energetics to create our magnetism to attract or to repel good things or bad things in our life. So in the end, it's based on the way you think, conscious or even at unconscious level. So we need to be aware of our energy every single day. Do you have a bad attitude? That means your energy is low, guys. If you wake up and you're negative, if you don't change that, then every day you're like that, your energy will be wasted. You cannot expect for your mom, your dad, your brother, sister, significant other to tell you that you have a bad attitude every day. You need to know. You need to know that you're feeling moody or you're depressed. You need to recognize that. You need to get yourself out of there. You cannot allow yourself to go that way, to go that far. So you need to catch yourself in the act, because you're stealing from yourself, guys. An emotion is temporary and it will pass. So when you notice that, you've wasted all your energy. So people that allow their emotions to be dark and bad, it sucks the life of others. So just by speaking and being there, right? Have you ever noticed in home or work somebody that is just sucking the life out of everybody? The person acting that way will consume their own energy, and then they're going to burn yours too. So it can be very contagious. And so it is very important, guys. I would say it's mandatory. As Arturo says, become a master of your emotions. He teaches mastery of the emotions. If you do not master your emotions, you're not ready to have a better life. So don't expect a better life with those around you. because you'll be spreading that to everybody around you, guys. So ask yourself, why are you giving yourself permission to act like that, right? Why are you giving yourself permission to be in that low energy, in that depression? The reality is, once you start appreciating more your life and the time that you have left here, the less you will allow someone to come and take it from you, including yourself. Do not allow yourself or anybody else to take away your energy, guys. It's precious and you need it, and it is your life. You can share it with others, but you need to practice every day to not allow someone to take your energy. So sometimes we don't feel good and we could be sick, but you can choose to do something about it to feel better or to continue to be that way, right? So you really need to start developing a good communication with yourself. It's essential. So one way or another, you'll have to understand. So when you're not fulfilling your soul's lessons or life lessons, Arturo has seen a lot of people that, they could go downhill and they start losing relationships and businesses and assets and things. And so if you have your heart full of anger and hate, you become aware, stop, regain control, right? So be aware, stop, regain control. If you're not wasting your time and the time of others, too. So your energy is just a magnet, guys. Remember that. Imagine at subconscious level, without knowing what you're going to attract to your life, what the heck you're gonna repel, right? So everybody wants good things and to do better. But the question is, are you willing to pay the price? Ask yourself that question. The price is to take control of that. It's not easy, guys, but it's also not impossible. So think of what you want in your life. Are you with somebody? Do you love somebody? Do you love yourself? There might be problems here and there, but you need to stop and you need to regain control. As Arturo always teaches, things are out of control. What do? Stop. You need to understand that your energy is a magnet and your energy attracts, guys. So the question is, what do you want to attract into your life? Have a wonderful day, guys. We'll see you next week.